3-heart run. I'm getting lots of long names this time. So we are headed, we just learned from the monkey the song, and you know, actually 1 second. Sorry, the music was a little bit loud. Now it's a bit quiet. Let's try it this way. Welcome back everyone to Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. In the last part we just learned from the monkey the song to awaken the temple. And we were told that the Deku Princess is actually trapped within it. So we must use the secret path that the Deku use to get there. That is our goal today. We're going to be trying to make it to Woodfall Temple. I don't know that we'll be trying to beat Woodfall Temple. Well, for sure we won't beat it today. 100%. I don't know that we'll beat it this cycle is the other thing. Because honestly, we are running considerably ahead of plans. I didn't think we'd get through all that stuff so early in the day. And I do have a trek I need to take. So if you just let yourself fall in the water, you will respawn on the last safe platform you were at. We gotta wait till that thing's directly above us, and then our launch out will kill it. Or you can try to do what I did at the beginning and just kind of fly around it. But we can continue our path forward onto this rock. Continue on, because there is quite a few masks and other useful items we can collect as the cycle continues. Since we're not going for heart pieces, I guess it has actually sped up what my cycle would normally be at the beginning. So, fly the rest of the way here, and another save point, should you need it. But we just saved on our way out of the Deku area. And welcome to Woodfall. Our goal is the platform it kind of showed right at the beginning, so we are trying to make it... Well, first let's get this item. Probably just rupees, but I'd rather open it and find out. Rupees. Okay. We can hold a bunch of rupees still. And we actually do have some items that we want to get this cycle as well with money. But that can wait a little bit before we get to that. So, we're going to sneak up behind this guy and use our snot bubble to deal with them. Snot bubble, 2 hits, down he goes. And we gotta be a little careful. You walk too far off, you fall in the water, and a lot of them you can't recover that. Bubble kind of just got stalled there. Good. Mad Scrubs as well, I believe, will fall to the bubbles. Bubbles are really an overpowered weapon for a Deku. And I gotta pay full attention to my health because I just realized, yeah, we're down to like we had lost over a heart by this point. You can kill them with Deku Nuts as well, probably the only offensive use of Deku Nuts. Something to keep in mind. And we have made it. All before the night of the first day. Isn't that a Deku scrub mark? I wonder what they worshipped here. Checking this owl will actually open it up. Allow us to save our progress once again. But let's play. And since I don't remember the song, I'm already going to use that feature they just gave us. There it is, the Sonata of Awakening. So A-X-A-X-Y-L-Y. It's in front of me and I still messed it up. There we go. Did the Y and the L's backwards. So with that, the Sonata of Awakening Plays, and something comes out of the water here. It is the temple. This is actually way ahead of where I wanted to be, because there is an item we can actually pick up in town that will make the dungeon easier. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm going to save first. Saving progress here. And then I want to open up that chest behind here. I don't think it's a piece of heart, but if it is, I do not want it. But I do at least want to see, because if it's more rupees, I need those as soon as possible. 5 rupees. So it is actually the, just a haha gotcha item. Let's take Song of Soaring now. We're going to head back to town. Prescription A. I always forget Prescription A. I know. Oh, I'm doing L. Because I'm like, why is this not working? I'm doing X and A. And so you can fly anywhere you've gotten one of those owl statues, which Clocktown, since you get that right at the beginning, walking past it. Southern Swamp and Woodfall. We're going to head to Clocktown. Wraps us up in a nice big pair of wings and flies us right there. Let me take a look at you. Ah, you deposited rupees. Yep. I'm going to deposit another 68. And we're going to make a little bit of a trek around as Link, because we did not get to do that before. Too late in the day to do any stockpot in stuff. But I do want to pick up Cafe's mask, because I'm still not certain if we're going to be going for the Fierce Deity mask, which requires all the masks. I know you can get all the masks without having what's it called? You can get all the masks without getting any heart pieces. So we'll turn that one on. Madame Aroma's search. And we can kind of see, hey, this is where the schedule sits. The mayor's wife. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, there is one more place I want to try to catch before nightfall. And you know what? It doesn't have to happen this cycle. And it would have been the lottery shop. Instead, let's pull out our ocarina. Song of Time. So we do YYLLRR. Should be the Song of Double Time. And it is much more upgraded compared to before. You can jump forward to whatever specific hour you want to. It makes doing the book a lot more simple. A lot more simple. Night of the first day, 55 hours remain. But it's 11 o'clock, and that will actually mean this guy is here. Not doing anything suspicious, really. Mountains of Snowhead lie this way. It's dangerous at night, so be especially careful. I could turn off the slowed down time because we are waiting for a specific thing. I can't remember if it happens at 11:30 or 12:30, but I'll leave it on. We've already gotten both the maps tingle cells here. And Tattle is trying to tell us something. What is it? Almost forgot. Do you remember what the Great Fairy said? Oh. That is the other reason we've come to town. She'll give us something good, the Great Fairy, as long as we bring her back. Which, we took her on a bit of a world tour, but we're getting her back at some point. I don't think it takes any time, so let's take care of it right now. This is the item that will be very helpful for us going into this next dungeon. It is the, in a few hours, Great Fairy Mask. That basically any stray fairies will see it, go, "You're the Great Fairy," and come fly to us. So first, eases our weariness. Don't think we had much weariness on this, but... Scattered through the 4 temples are more stray fairies, find a way to save them. Here is something stray fairies will like. This terrifying, terrifying mask. Like, the hair goes everywhere. And it's just kind of saying there are going to be more great fairies, make sure to have this mask for them. And it was worth it losing the 6 hours I think we lose for making this detour in the day. I feel like it's not going to cause us too much stress. Worst case, we can always Song of Time back to start the cycle again before the dungeon begins. But I don't see that being super required. Oh, look at this nice old lady has come this way. Excuse me, just passing through. So we're gonna stand right about here. And super speed. If I actually want to speed up it, but I don't know if I will. And at roughly, at 12:20 in this one, I thought it was 12:30, she crosses the post box, and that guy, who wasn't doing anything suspicious, comes running out and robs her. Suddenly picks up so much speed that you can't even see him again. Thank you. Since he didn't make off with my bomb bags, I'll be able to put them in the shop. It's a dangerous mask, but maybe you could use it to throw your own festival fireworks show. And this is my favorite mask, the Blast Mask. It also will mean that we can pick up the big bomb bag when she does stock them. However, it's a little bit till then. I think they stock them starting tomorrow. Let us fly back, since we now can Song of Soaring. Yeah, it is prescription A. Oh, and it even tells you these special songs like Inverted Time and Double Time. So, to Woodfall again, since we are now pretty much all set to start this dungeon. And in a pretty quick time. Now, did I see that right? It does indeed give you Inverted Song of Time, Song of Double Time, and... I'm not sure what this last one is. I'm sure I'll figure it out as I go, because there's definitely a few songs that are useful. But until then, I can just... Oh, that's probably Epona's song. Now I'm looking at the color. Yeah. In any case, let's put back on our Deku Mask. Oh. Yeah. If we break these, it should give us a good item. A fairy. We're going to be hopefully not needing to resort to that too much, but definitely going to be trying to keep one on us at all times. Because it's a 3-heart run, so having a chance of losing that will end really badly. We're going to bring that Great Fairy Mask with us and let us head in as Link. I say, and then we're going to have to probably immediately abandon being Link because, yeah, it is the Woodfall Temple. So, if we put on our mask You can see this great fairy is like, oh, hey. You found a straight fairy. It's your first one. There are 15, I believe. So from here, if we load up our bubble and shoot it. Oh, it did actually hit it. Sweet. Okay, that one was just money. I think there is one that's not just money. Wow, another fairy that quickly? Game's being real nice to me. We'll fly over to this way. And get our first treasure chest of the dungeon right here at the beginning. Which is, of course, a straight fairy. It's our second one. Another feature of the Great Fairy Mask, which we'll see when we get to... actually, we can see right now, is it sparkles if there is any more fairies in a room. Because they put some fairies in bad spots, it's a very helpful feature. You fly in the center of this room, the two skulltulas on the side can't do anything. So, ugh, that stench. This place stinks just like that poison swamp. Gonna go out of our way to get the Deku Stick. It's gonna be a very helpful item to just light some fires when we need it, but... oh, another stray fairy just hiding in one of the enemies. Also get some more Deku Nuts. As we saw, they can be a useful weapon. And we're gonna make our way around. And I actually want to head over to those pots. If I remember correctly, this is the one I always miss. I must be mistaken. Never mind, there it is. Stray Fairy, fourth one. Not going to check this room because we're very much not complete it yet. Because I don't know if it's floor specific or just room specific. Head off into our next area. You can go straight there, or you can fly to the side here and pick up whatever this item happens to be. Also, I just realized that's the Deku King there. With that face. Give him a nice little smooch there. So go to a lily pad, do not go right there. You'll see I'm spinning a lot before each, and that's because the spinning gives you just a little bit more speed to actually make some of the distances they want you to use in this. Heading in, we're up against those turtles that fought us before. As long as you're under them and you launch up, you will be able to go right through the enemy. Even if they're spiky normally. And they can see you even if you're kind of buried in any of these areas. So they're going to fly back to their start, see us, and we launch up, taking out the last one. To get a treasure chest right in front of where we landed. That works for me. And our first big treasure of this area is the great, the powerful, the map. We now have the map so we can kind of see what we're doing in these areas. But with that knowledge in hand, yeah, that's a good chance to call it, and we will continue with the Woodfall Temple next time. See you guys then.